make you feel better in their body. So I don't think there's a reason to get cortisone shots. And like, I just think that when people have their last resort, it shouldn't be that way. So think of it as rehabilitative and preventative medicine, because that's really where we see it at.
So can you alleviate that? Can you alleviate?
Alleviate. Yes, you could absolutely alleviate sciatica, back pain, arthritis, if you commit to, say, several sessions, learning how to use the balls, and really taking care of yourself. It's not rocket science to, when something's not feeling wonderful, you take Advil. Something doesn't feel wonderful. Oh, I'm hurting, I take Advil. Or you bruise yourself, you take Advil. So, but there's ways to do it. So I'm gonna just put there's different size balls, and anyone have any tension or pain or any discomfort that you do? What is
that tendinopathy?
It went over this.
It's something. I got tendinopathy in my right shoulder.
You do?
Mm-hmm. It's getting much better since I've done yoga the last 4 weeks. I've done 8 75-minute sessions.
That's great.
In 4 weeks.
That's really,
now I can do this, which I couldn't do a month ago. I was only here.
Yeah. So these are the different size balls, and you use gravity in your own body weight, and we work with bone stimulation. So there's no other work out there that does this. Like the foam roller can't do it. The little lacrosse balls and tennis balls, if you're the only one that's using them, they're just hurting themselves. Like I hear people use them. Why use the lacrosse ball? I'm like, that's hard. I know people use them, but it's just the balls are so gentle with your own body weight, and so I do this, and then I also do active isolated stretching, which basically actively isolates the muscle, and each time you move it, you get more flexibility, more range of motion.
Right.
So what are anything you've experienced in your body right now? What's something that's, any accidents, injuries that you can think of?
You might want to use me. I've had like 3 broken bones. With my skirt on. I mean, if you want me to, I will.
You can, that's fine.
Okay. I broke my neck, my shoulder, and my
Recently?
fever into. No, it was like when I was a kid.
You were a kid?
Motorcycle.
So,
accident.
so there's something you can do that's really simple.
Do I need to sit down?
Yeah, just sit down. And so this is really good for opening up and creating space in the shoulder, because breath and the lymph nodes and lymph drainage, the more space we have in our, the more space we create, the more open we are. So if our chests are collapsed, it affects breathing, and it's just like, who wants to be collapsed? It's like, bring your chest back, open up everything, keep everything moving. Because we think about all of our bones are connected, because muscles are connected to tendons, are connected to bone, and all of the meridian lines. So this is just something you can do. So if you sit a lot, most people sit a lot during the day. So you can take your ball, and you're gonna place it directly into your armpit. And you're gonna take this hand, and you're going to basically take your wrist with this hand, and you're going to bring, kind of like you're opening up just a gentle kind of pull in the arm. And you're gonna breathe into the ball. Yeah, just feel okay? Okay. And then you're gonna slightly just bring your arm to the front. The ball comes back to the back.
I feel it.
And then bring arm to the back.
All right, so you're just going to move it back and forth like that?
Yeah, or just honestly what you do is you hold it. So if you feel a spot, you stay there. Like if you say you're going for 20 minutes, you could be doing your shoulder for like 20 minutes. Because you find a spot and you stay there because the longer you stay, the more you feel. And the more you release.
I feel that, yeah.
You do this with any kind of ball?
Yes. No. These balls are specifically designed for, it's called Yamuna body rolling, but technique has been around for 25 plus years.
So what do you mean you feel? What are you supposed to feel?
You just feel kind of the release. Like you'll feel like, you'll notice things opening.
Yeah.
And actually, I would have you, if I got the silver, I'd probably have you use gold, because that's a harder ball for doing that. So.
Does anybody else want to try?
Yeah. So, and you're gonna take the ball and you're gonna place it under the armpit. So doing the same thing. So this modality is created by a woman. Her name's Yamuna, and she's a yoga practitioner, yoga therapist, and she just was on a mission to give her students something they could do outside of their yoga practice.
Right.
And I think that the medical world, physical therapy see this as continued care. Because it is continued care. And I am the only practitioner in Tampa Bay, and I do have my own practice and business.
Probably starting arthritis there, can I work on arthritis in the feet?
Yes.
It really can work.
Yes, yeah, if you use those porcupine little things on the table, use those for your hands and your wrists. Yeah, is it okay? And then just take the ball out and then just feel that.
So you're literally just pressing down on
You're literally taking the ball, and you're literally just taking it and you're going like this.
Okay.
And you're opening up. And then you exhale into the ball. Yeah.
So it's a stretch with a breath, there's also, there's a slight bit of pressure
Yeah,
on
stretch the breath.
the
You basically use gravity in your own body weight. You sink in the ball.
Now what about the big balls? I have had one for years. I can stretch so far back.
Like one of those, like you could use a stability ball to, absolutely. I don't see anything as long as you're using something that's soft. But I think that the harder balls are not as easy on the body. If it's one of those like stability balls, you can just.
The other one when you go back.
Yeah, I use those too. Yeah, I use those all.
Are you done with me?
No, because I have your. I want to show you something for your. This is for your shoulders, but it's a really good stretch for. I'm gonna have you take your arms.
Okay, good, because I have scoliosis too, I'm a mess.
Okay, so
Right bones.
I'm gonna have you take your hands, and you're gonna inhale, and you're gonna bring your arms front, and you're gonna exhale as you come back.
So do you need somebody to do that with that?
No, you can actually do this against the wall.
Oh my gosh, I feel
Oh,
so
that's
good.
what she did.
Let me get against
Against
that.
the wall?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a different way of doing it against the wall. I have to show you. So.
All right, show me, because I want to do it.
I have a whole class around. Get all the medical professionals together.
do it.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if you lay on the floor and you do that, if
You
that,
wouldn't do this on the floor.
no?
It's more of a, if you actually in the shower, think of the hole, think of the crook in the shower. You know when you have your little crook in the shower, you take your arms, that little, the little in the shower, and use your arms like this. The little hole, the little like corner in the shower,
Right.
and you use your arm, and you use.
So how do
So
you do
you're
it
going
against the wall?
toward the corner,
Yes,
like
towards
this,
the corner.
facing into
Yes,
the corner.
yes,
So you can push your arms back
Yes,
beyond
yes,
90
yes,
degrees.
Yes, beyond 90 degrees, yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh, is that how you do it on the wall like she's doing?
When she's on the wall, actually. When she's on
this should be.
So actually,
I
yeah,
know.
you want to be in a corner. So you want to be in some kind of, it's kind of hard with this room.
How about here?
So what would be better to do is to take your arm and to bend your knee
Oh, to do.
and to go like this.
Oh,
So
right.
basically stretching out your arm.
And you don't hold it
With or without the balls?
without, because I do two things.
Okay, gotcha.
Active isolated stretching and body rolling, because when you combine both, you get more. And you don't hold it for more than 2 seconds.
Oh, really?
Because if you hold it for more than 2 seconds, you're aggravating the tissue. Isn't it?
Yeah, it hurts.
Is this okay?
I'm
Yeah.
sick.
Most people are stiff. Most people most times the time the stuff isn't always. So you feel like so when you're here, so imagine you're come towards the wall. So you want to be closer, yes. You want
Closer to the wall?
Yes, and then come forward, yes, and then come back, and then see how it's. And if you come forward like this, just imagine you're bending your knees, you're bending your knee, and you're coming like this. So you want to come back, yes, and then you want to, yes. See how that's. Yeah. Feel like it's stretching in the.
Yep.
I can't leave you uneven.
To the other side.
Just to the other side, yeah. This is a really good. So you can use the balls against the wall, and then you can finish with a little arm stretch, and you're all good for the day. And
So let's go on, add to that. So if I was doing that with the client,
yes,
or doing spinning with the client,
Yes.
and the client, if I spin a client or the kid spins himself on a swing 3 times to the right,
yeah,
in order for brain develop to happen properly, I also have to spin the client to the left. So it's not just the physical body that's moving, it has to do with what's going on in the brain, that I also have to do the same number the other way.
correct.
So
Yeah, yeah.
it's a physical imbalance, but it's
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, it's bringing the whole idea of brain-body connection, because this is working your entire central nervous system. So it's working, it's bringing everything together, because I got into this because it's very relaxing, it makes you feel good. But when you do get on the ball and I have you like, and you go on our pubic bone, it doesn't always feel so good when you first get on it. Because if people are really tight and they feel it, it doesn't always feel, it's not always comfortable to do it. And yes, I I go to people's homes, and I have a couple places that I'm trying to build out of. It's just small and mighty, and I love what I do. So.
And are you still at the market where I saw you? Do you go?
No, I don't.
You
No.
just did that
I
once?
did it once. I'm most of the
That
time.
market's not that busy. You should go to take the, that market.
Yeah, but thanks ladies for the.
Thank you.
Yeah.